and what the histogram looks like in relation to a frequency table. Now we have household income in thousands of dollars, and we can see that the average is 46.68. This must be American, I imagine, and probably years ago, maybe. I don't know exactly what the average household income in America is at the moment in 2011, but in this data set it's 46.68 with a standard deviation of 38. It's a very big standard deviation given the mean. But most importantly, what we can see is that it's extremely non-normally distributed. We have the normal curve here, and we can see that it nowhere near fits into that. We can see that it's very positively skewed, and there's a tail that kind of keeps going out here, and there's even you might not be able to see this on YouTube, but there's actually an observation right there, and there's also an observation right there. And what happens frequently when you're looking at a histogram and you see a couple of these what appear to be outlying observations, you don't know exactly what they are, so you're forced to actually go up to the table. And you can see that this is the table for the frequency table for income, and it was 446,000. That's what this observation is over here in the histogram. It's really big observation right here in the chart is actually $446,000, and the next household is 324,000, and that's where they're placed into the histogram. Alright, so this is a histogram of income, and we can see that it's very non-normal. And we did a Pearson correlation in a previous video. I did a Pearson correlation on these data, and it was a 0.47 or 0.48 correlation. And I know, dealing with data like this, that these data are so non-normally distributed that I wouldn't have confidence that that correlation of 0.48 accurately represents the association between household income and age. I don't know if it underestimates it, and I don't know if it overestimates it. But there are ways of trying to figure that out, and I'll do that in another video. But this is how you do a frequency table and a histogram in SPSS. This is what it looks like. This is what it looks like when you have a relatively normally distributed data. And this is what it looks like when you have very positively skewed data. Thanks for listening.